Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm very glad to see all of you again because we have chance to accumulate the whole Santi up to now. So we are very lucky, isn't it? Yeah. Because our life very short. So we don't get enough time to accumulate whole Santi because we have a lot of things to do. Not for me, not only for me, for you. You need to do so many things every day, for family, for relatives, for your community. So today I would like to give the Dhamma talk about safety and protection from the view of Buddha. Yeah? Safety and protection is very important. In this room, you can see fire exits. What for? What for? Fire exists. What for? To escape. No? To escape. If the fire breaks out, we need to escape. So this is our, it's for our safety and for our protection, isn't it? Yeah. So everybody loves to live safely under the protection. It's very important all over the world. Nowhere is under protection. No. In this country, but so many countries is not under protection properly. You know. So we need to understand what is the safety and the protection for us. So maybe there are so many views, so many different views for safety and protection. But today I would like to explain from the Buddha view. So this discourse is given by the Buddha, Sayutta Nikaya. We call the sutta name is Siddhaka Sutta. This is my reference from the teaching of Buddha. So in this sutta, Buddha gave the story. We need to understand what is the safety and protection for us from the Buddha view. So we need to understand the story first. So once the Buddha told the monks the story, there was a pair of juggler who did acrobatic feats on the bamboo pole. You know bamboo pole? Bamboo, you know? Yeah. So one day, one of their show, the master said to his apprentice, "Now get on my shoulder and climb up the bamboo pole. Yeah? So when the apprentice had done so, Master said, "Now protect me well, and I shall protect you," said Master. Yeah? Please listen carefully. This is Master view. What? Please protect me well, and I shall protect you. This is Master view. What for? Protection, for safety. Very interesting. Please listen carefully. But the apprentice didn't agree with his master. So, apprentice replied to his master, "No, master, not so. Master, you should protect yourself, and I also protect myself." This is apprentice view. Is the same or different? Master view and the apprentice view. Is the same or not? What do you think? Please answer me. No silence. Opposite. Yeah, that's right. This totally opposite. Master view is protect me, depend on other. This view is depend on other. But apprentice view is not depend on other. Depend oneself. Yeah? So these two views are totally different for safety and protection. Very, very interesting Buddha teaching. Buddha gave up to think correctly, not to accept easily, without understanding, without deep thinking. The Buddha teaching is very open to think, to research, to practice yourself, not depend on others. So what do you think? These two views, which view are correct? Which view is correct? All right. Please answer me. Yeah, that's correct. Apprentice view is correct. The Buddha, expressly approved the word of apprentice. This is correct way to protect you and others. Which one? Protecting oneself, one protect other. The Buddha means. Most people, I think they will agree with Master view. Oh, please, please help me. Yeah, but it's not the Buddha view. It's not correct. And the correct one is what? Protect oneself. Protecting oneself, one protect other. So Buddha explained a little bit detail. It's just as a apprentice was, protecting oneself, one protect other means to practice mindfulness. To practice mindfulness, yes. To protect you and to protect others, we need vitally mainly thing is mindfulness. Without mindfulness, you cannot protect yourself. At the same time, you cannot protect others. Isn't it? So, in this story, we need to understand like this. Like this. So, we need to apply this story in our daily life. How? When you practice mindfulness. In our daily life, in your daily life, we need to practice mindfulness. Whatever you do, whatever you speak, whatever you think, with mindfulness is very important. If you think something, if you speak something, if you do something with mindfulness, automatically protect you and others. So, this is a very, very important to understand, that safety and protection. So today, we all together here to protect yourself and to protect others. Because we have mindfulness, we need to accumulate the whole Sundays for offering Kathina ceremony, to give the service, to offer the monk various kind of food, to give the volunteer service for this ceremony. And we observe 5 precepts as well. And listen to the Dhamma talk. So these Sundays are to protect ourselves and then others. So on the other hand, we need to understand, protecting oneself, one protect other. It is to remember the Buddha approved the water of practice, which is very obvious to understand, because one has first to be carefully watch one's own step. If one wishes to protect others, so he who is sink in the deep mud himself cannot have other out of it, isn't it? Cannot, because one person oneself is sunk in the deep mud. How does one can have other? Well, oneself in the deep mud, So like this, to protect yourself first, and then at the same time, you can protect others as well. So I would like to explain a little bit, in the material level, to understand this one. Maybe you are not clearly understand. So I would like to give another example to give this view, the Buddha view, So for example, it's very obvious example. The protection of our health will go first in the protection and the health of our closer, wider environment when contagious diseases are concerned. You need to think about it. Ocean, second expression, and all our dream and movement, you know, will protect others from harm that may come to them through our carelessness and negligence. Isn't it? It's very obvious, you know. Very obvious. And so many things, you know, by careful driving, careless driving, very dangerous to the public, isn't it? So that's why you may be charged. This is a criminal case in this country of the careless driving. Hit somebody, you know, somebody. If you hit when careless driving. So, careful driving, abstaining from alcohol, by self-restraint, you know, situation that might to be violence in all these and many others ways. We shall protect others by protecting ourselves. This is very, very important. So, this is a material level, you know. So now I would like to move ethical level of that truth. So moral self-protection will seek up other individual and our community and society against our own unrestrained passion and selfish impulse. If we permit that three roots of evil, you know, three roots of evil: greed, hate, delusion, you know, to take fun hold in our mind, in our heart, and that will grow from these evil group, will spread around like you know, jungle creeper, you know, jungle creeper, which suffocates and kill the healthy and noble tree in the forest. Like this. In our mind, in our heart, so many degree of greed, hate, and delusion destroy ourselves, and then easily destroy our surrounding, our society, our community. Nowadays, you can see the news, you know, all over the world. There's a lot of program. There are a lot of program of killing each other all over the world because greed, hate, and delusion. This is a major source of problem, not for Buddhism. All people, all living beings, there's a problem because we, in our mind, in our heart, there's a lot of greed, hate, and delusion. Without removing these three roots of evil, we are not in the safety. We are not under protection. Do you agree with me? Yeah? Yeah. So that's why the Lord Buddha point out what we need: first protection ourselves, and then you can protect others as well. So this teaching is a very lovely teaching, isn't it? Very, very lovely. Very so true, and it's very easy to understand. Very easy to understand. So we need to practice in our daily life mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation is very important. Whatever you do in your job, at home, whatever you live, whatever you do, whatever you speak, whatever you think, you need to do with mindfulness. So this is very, very important, So if we protect ourselves against these three roots of evil, all of being, to be saved from our red greed or possession of power, possession of power over the world. There's a problem. They are very hungry to get possession and for power. They can do everything for possession, for power. So, if you protect ourselves, if we protect ourselves from these evil, we are free from, and our fellow being also safe from our restless greed, from possession of power, from our unrestrained lust and sensuality, from our envy and jealousy. So at the same time, they will be saved from the destructive or even destructive and murderous consequences of the hate and enmity, from the outbursts of our anger, from our spreading an atmosphere of antagonism and quarrelsomeness, which may make life unbearable to those around us. But the harmful effects of our greed and hate on others are not limited to cases when they become the passive object or victim of our hate, or their possession, the object of our greed. Greed and hate have an infectious power which can multiply the evil effect, isn't it? Very, very dangerous, So if we ourselves think of nothing else than to grab, to acquire and possess, to hold and clean, then we may strengthen these possessive instincts in other too. So if we are full of sensuality, we may kindle the fire of lust in others. Our own hate may cause the hate and vengeance of others. So it may also happen that we awe ourselves with others or instigate them to common act or hate and enmity. So in this case, naturally, an unrestrained mind is very, very elusive and persuades people to commit evil and become slave of senses. Imagination and emotion always mislead human if their mind are not properly trained. So one who knows how to practice mindfulness meditation will be able to control our mind when it is misled by senses. Therefore, most of trouble which we are confronted today are due to unrestrained and undeveloped mind. No other cause. It is really, it is already established that mindfulness meditation is a remedy for many physical and mental sicknesses. So, I would like to conclude my Dhamma talk in this story. What the Buddha told is telling us that ultimately we are responsible for our own balance. Our own balance, and would be foolish to direct our attention to others while neglecting our own inner focus. First, we need to focus our own insight. What? Mindfulness, meditation. To be mindful. Whatever we do, whatever we speak, whatever we think. And yet others are directly affected by how well we do. How well we do this. This is very, very important. This is the Buddha would like to give the idea, the view. What is the safety and protection from our humanity, for our society, for our community, to live together peacefully and safely. Okay? Thank you very much for your listening. Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu.